Well, hello everyone. How is everyone doing? It is another Monday live stream. I actually have a few things to talk about, but we will say hello to the chat that I just minimized, of course. Got a lot of people here. Bob, WV, Candy, Grant Hall, Flynn is here. What's going on, Flynn? Who else do we got here? Mob Guppy, Select Pet. That name that I can't pronounce, Heather. And I think I saw Jeff Rose in here. J Dubs, hello. Mr. B's Fishing Things, what's going on, buddy? I haven't seen you in at least 2 days. Actually, wait. Might have been Friday. 3 days. Oh, gotta hit the button here. Let's see. WV says, I had a blue flip phone until 2015. Got a smartphone because of YouTube. Yeah, this last phone was kind of an expense for me. I got it second hand. It's an S6. And even that, I was a little weary on. That was a beautiful ad. I enjoyed it. Good. Did you buy something? Because that really helps me. You gotta click on the ad and then buy something, and then I make like $50. That's how that works. Just kidding. Love the golf? What? Barbara Jackson, hello. I had people asking about you, Barbara. Someone, I guess someone said they hadn't seen you in a while. Good to see you. I mean, I see you a lot, but someone else was saying how you haven't been here. IFG says, looks like you're trimming down. All right, I'm actually just sitting farther away from the camera. That's all, just some neat fat people camera tricks that I've learned. Pleco Nation with the $2 super chat, first super chat of the night. Thank you very much, I appreciate it. No comment. Can you comment on $2? I'm not sure. And then we have Chris following it up with the $4.20 says, I hit the like button, did you? Hi Bob, hello Chris, looking forward to seeing you again in New Jersey next month, almost exactly a month away. Was it a golf advertisement? And Swisky with the $10 super chat that says thank you. I have no idea for what, but you're welcome. I love the lungfish. The lungfish was sweet. I wish I would have got one. Was it a golf advertisement? Are fish people golfers? I was a golfer like 15 years ago. Maybe Google just knows. Bob, you getting any of those rainbows LRB was selling? Nope. Real life stuff came up. Everything is good. Awesome. My tiger barbs still have ick. 2 of them died. How do you get ick off of fish? You have to treat them. And I think you said you tried IckX, or we had someone last week that said they tried that. I would try IckX and General Cure and raise the temperature. Flynn's Fish Forum is still not sure. Wish I could make it. Yeah, hope to see you again. IFG golfs. Good, I golf too. I had a feeling that this title would get Charles Fish Tanks to join my chat. Totally clickbait, just to get Charles to join my chat. Pleco Nation says, yeah, you can, buddy. That's awesome. My new way of super chatting, it's been a while since I've super chatted, but I just do the dollar bill over and over and over just to be obnoxious, but that's always been my thing. Here's a taste of what I make. $1.99. Thank you, KG Cichlids. Used to golf, now the clubs are tomato steaks. That's funny. That is funny. I've got a really nice set of golf clubs too. I should get back into it. As long as you don't drive, you gotta walk. You at least gotta get exercise. Charles says, debated. No, so I did get a new animal. It should be here Friday. Actually, I got all kinds of stuff getting mailed to me this week. It should be a pretty good week, as long as I'm not even gonna put it out there out in the universe. It should just be a pretty good week. Joel is here. Hello, Joel. I think Bob's mascot should be a fish. He doesn't even have, just so people watching hoping to see that fish. Well, I will tell you that Turtle Girl guessed it right. It is not a fish. It is a reptile or amphibian. So I've got Big Steen. He is like my fish mascot. I got the iguana who unfortunately passed away. I kind of hit on that last week that he wasn't doing so well. He did not make it. That was going to be my reptile channel mascot, but now I had to get a new one. So something different, not an iguana. It is actually a Tegu. I'm getting a Tegu. It was me. That's exactly what I did. Temp 85, and I've tried feeding them garlic. So garlic really just kind of is more used to increase their appetite. But 85 degrees should kill off ick. If you add like general cure, or you could do erythromycin. If you really want to get rid of it, do all three: general cure, erythromycin, and ick-X. And that should get it. Ick is like one of the easiest things to treat. So I'm sorry you're having all that problems, but I would keep trying new meds until you find something that works. Swisky says, more things to kill you. No. It's an Argentine Tegu, and they're like puppy dogs. I mean, technically they might be bigger than you, Jimmy, but they're still like puppy dogs. They are just the coolest, calmest, giant lizard you could probably ever get. And I'm getting kind of a fancy one, so you know, it should be pretty cool. Bob's trying to decide which Pac-Man morph he wants to get. I don't know about a Pac-Man frog. I'm not sure about a Pac-Man frog. IFG wants to know my handicap. The best my handicap ever was 7. Seeing how I haven't played in over a decade, it's probably now 70. But I don't think it would take me that long to get back into it. I worked at a golf course for 3 years. So when you work at a the nice thing about working at a golf course is when you work at a golf course, not only do you play there for free, but you play everywhere for free. You go to any golf course anywhere and you get to play for free. And I played golf like once a day, sometimes twice a day, like every day for like 3 years. So I don't think it would take me too long to get back into it. Barbara Jackson says, are iguanas delicate? I know several people whose iguanas died. So I did take him to the vet. They couldn't tell me anything that was wrong with them. That was before he passed. Afterwards, I could take him and do an autopsy, but honestly, I just didn't want to spend the money on an autopsy. He'd already passed. I tried to do everything I could for him. And then they try to tell me that iguanas just have like sudden death syndrome. And I don't even know if that's a real thing. There's some stuff online about a baby iguana sudden death stuff that I did read about, but honestly, it just sounds like a way of explaining something that you don't know, you know? So it's just one of those things. Most of them are wild caught or farm bred, you know, poor genetics. So if I ever went with an iguana again, I would get from a real breeder, like Tom Crutchfield, for instance. I am getting the Argentine Tegu is from an actual breeder. It's not farm bred. It's nothing like that. So that's why he's a little bit more expensive, and he's also going to be 66% het for albino. So if I breed him, I'm going to get some albinos, and the albinos go for like $2,500. So that could be a fun little project if I ever did plan to breed him. I wouldn't have thought of you as a golf. I love golf. I absolutely love golf. The reason I got out of it is because I ran out of people to play golf with. I used to always go golfing with my dad. And then one day we were out hiking, and we kind of always blaze our own trails and kind of go off the beaten path. But a boulder rolled over his hand and crushed his hand, and that was pretty much the end of his golfing career. And then I just kind of got away from it once we weren't golfing all the time together. So... and it's like really expensive now. When you go from playing golf like every day for years and years and years for free to having to pay like $40 a round, it's kind of ridiculous. Any plans for terrarium aquarium combo, archer fish and dart frogs? Nothing like that. WV Fish Keeper. Oh, I mean, yes. But the first terrarium aquarium combo is actually going to be for the Tegu. So my plans for building the terrarium haven't changed. I was going to build one for the iguana. Tegus love water even more than iguanas, so I'm still going to have the water feature. I don't know what fish I'm going to put in there. Probably... I haven't decided. Tegus aren't like puppies. Most are very aggressive. Only the lucky people get the puppy dogs. The regular, a lot of work with. No. I'm sorry, but I really disagree with you. The locality, like an Argentine Tegu, is way different than other localities. So like the Colombian Tegu, a Colombian Tegu is like one of the most angry lizards you're ever gonna find. You can't tame them. Whereas an Argentine Tegu, they're docile, like right out of the eggs. I mean, you can just go online and find people opening up the eggs, and they're just tame right out of the eggs. So, what happens with Tegus is that they're tame to start. They're, well, not tame, but they're docile, so they don't have like a fight or flight. They don't bite. They don't tail whip. However, they will get to that period, you know, of adolescence, like a teenager or something, where they will get angry, and that's, you know, when you have to work with them and kind of settle them down. But like 99% of them grow out of that, and I mean, you might be thinking of Colombian Tegus, because Colombian Tegus, like I said, I mean, out of the shell, those things are biting and whipping and just spazzing out all over the place, and that never goes away. So, anyways, Oddball Aquatic says, my first iguana broke all his toes and had them amputated, and then he hated me for the rest of his life because I had to give him shots of antibiotic for a month. Iguana skin and needles is rough. Yep. Yeah, I had an iguana long time ago, like 40, 50 years ago. Golf is the perfect old man sport. Go Bob. That's me. That is me. I mean, I probably won't get back into it just because of the cost, but like basketball, I can go play basketball for free as much as I want. Golf, I gotta pay $40. If I want to play it every day, that's gonna add up quick. It was candy, but it was a long time ago. What did I miss? Down the wormhole. I have no idea what you guys are talking about. Do I dare scroll up? My first iguana died from kidney failure. It's very common. It's better to rescue an adult. Yeah, I actually looked for a rescue first. Normally, like every time I've looked for rescues in my area, there's always like large adults. But this time there wasn't. So, you know, Bob, Steve. Yeah, I don't know where the Steve thing came from. Someone sent me an email today and called me Steve. I'm like, I don't know where you get Steve from, but that's not my name. Aquarium keeping is the perfect old man sport. Yeah. 50 years ago when you were -20, not even close. I like Afro Herp guy's Tegu Blue. He's lazy and easygoing. Yeah, I mean, you can go on YouTube and see just Tegus are insanely chill for the most part. Jeff Rose Fish Keeping says, how about them zebras, Bob? I don't know, Jeff. Are you going to buy them? I know Michael's thinking about it. I've got a few people thinking about it. And I'm asking a pretty fair price for them, so we'll see. If nobody buys them, I'm not going to be butthurt. I'll just move them into a display aquarium, and they'll have a good life for the next 10 years or so. WV says, last time I golfed, I shot about a 300 on a par 3 course. I love par 3 course. When I go to a par 3 course, I only bring a 7-iron, and I play with just a 7-iron for the whole course. It's super fun. Triple Ten Tanks, hi. Oh, is Triple Ten Tanks here? I feel like I haven't seen him in forever. Good to see you. If you are here, I didn't actually see you, but... Kat says, that was me. Oh, that is you, Kat. Yeah. Kat. So, Kat actually emailed me today. And I was like, is this a real person? Because your email wasn't from your company. So I'm like, I feel like I'm getting into a phishing scam right now. But I did message you back, though. I don't know if you got your email. I did message you back. What are you selling? Charles, I'm not selling anything. So lately I've been approached by... Well, okay, so we got the Channel Mascot out of the way. Now we can talk about the brand deals. I don't have any brand deals. I'm never going to do brand deals. Well, I'm never going to, like... First of all, I'll never say never. Obviously, if Fluval comes and gives me $1 million a year, you know, I'll wear a Fluval hat. I don't know. But I'm not going to be, like... I'm not going to be sponsored. I'm always going to do what I want to do when I want to do it. So that takes out a lot of sponsorships. As far as brand deals, what I mean is, like, I've had a lot of companies like Cat email me and they asking me to, you know, we'll ship you some product. Can you review it on your channel and try it out? Which that I'm okay with, as long as the people that are sending me product know that if your product is garbage, I'm going to make a video that your product is garbage. Like, and I, you know, I what company would send me garbage? I don't know, but that's all I'm talking about. So far I've turned down every single one of them, but I don't know. I think it would be beneficial for you guys, right? I mean, I guess, like, here's the thing. Like, I could get something that turns out to be really cool and just something that I don't need. But if it's really cool, then I can do a giveaway and give it to someone. I reviewed it, you know. But yeah, so let's say I got something and it was really cool and I didn't use it, then boom, I could just give it to you guys. You know, I could forward on that to you guys. That kind of thing. Or if it sucks, hey, you know, don't buy it. It sucks. At least it did for me. So it's not gonna be like, here's some product. You got it for free, but you better give us a good review because we gave it to you for free. That's never gonna happen. I'm never gonna sell out. Ever. I don't care. Like, there's a difference. If Fluval wants to sponsor me, or, you know, whoever, and say, you know, we'll give you X amount of money to wear a Fluval hat for X amount of time, fine. But if they came to me and said, here's a kajillion dollars, but you have to say our product is the best, I'm gonna be like, nope. There's no amount of money that would get me to sell out. So I'm kind of interested in trying it to see how it works out. Maybe get some products, try it out, see how it works, but cautiously. Simply Beta says, Bob is no sellout. Yeah, so I've played the sellout game a long time ago. I used to play the sellout game when I was in commission sales, and I made vastly more money than I make now, and it was terrible. It was a terrible life. Now, as I have gotten older and matured, I've learned that money is not very important. You know, integrity is more important than money, so that's just the way it's gonna be. All about DIY. Hey, what's going on, buddy? Been a while. How's it hanging? It is going great. All about DIY. It is good to see you. I was actually just thinking about you the other day. I'm always thinking about that huge aquarium with Cyprichromis because I actually made a video on my parasips, and every time I do a video on sips or parasips, I always think about your channel. Even though I'm pretty sure you got rid of them. KG Cichlid says, send me some of your fish and I'll give you a great review. Yeah. Oh, man. I hate going on these rants because I always miss all the comments. Like, it's so much more enjoyable to me. Like, see, who's all this stuff? And see, now I'm curious. I gotta see. Hey, Rob. All right. Typo. Okay. Ron. You're going the wrong way there. Okay. But anyways, I got on these rants and I missed all the comments. Man, what is going on here? Someone get rickrolled? What? There was a comment that I was looking for. Charles Fish Tank says, are they gonna pay you? That's the other thing that I got to think about, because obviously if they send me product and I review it, that's almost free advertisement for them. So that's the other thing I got to think about, is if I really want to advertise for someone else for basically free. I mean, it's like Fluval, when Fluval was doing their FX4 thing, they messaged me and was like, we'll give you a free Fluval FX4 if you do an unboxing video. And I'm just like, well, the Fluval FX4 probably cost them about $20 to make. Let's be real. Do I really want to give these people that much advertisement for $20? And I'm just like, nope, I turned it down. And other people didn't. That's fine. Now Fluval won't even talk to me. It's kind of funny, but there's probably other reasons for that. But anyways, so yeah, I don't know. This is just like ideas that I'm tossing around, looking for feedback. You know, stuff like that. So far, like I said, I've denied it all. So we'll see. All About DIY says, I need to get back into YouTube game. My wife and I had a baby, so priorities. Oh, yeah. Have a good one, Mr. Bob. Well, thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. So by scrolling up, does that mean you got a new mouse? No, I did not. If you saw it earlier, you would have saw it skipping all over the place. I'm telling you, if it works most of the time, I don't replace things. Melvin's Aquatic Empire, how's it going, buddy? That's kind of what I do, hoping to get rid of some algae, just order some plants. No sellout, yep. New mascot, yep, I got an Argentine Tegu. It is not really related to aquatics at all, but he is going to be in a terrarium with a water feature and fish, so we'll get there. Charles Fish Tank says, if they pay you, send you free product for review, and give you free rain, that's a win-win. Exactly. Like, no matter what, even if they... So, like I said, if they send me free product, if it's crap, I'm going to say it's crap. If they send me a free product and say, you know, here's however much money and some free product, advertise it, do it, and whatever, even if they send me money, if the product is still crap, I'm still going to say it's crap. Friday Fish Forums. Oh, Flynn Friday Fish Facts says Flynn's Fish Forum. I was timed out the other day and I hadn't even said anything yet. Yeah, there's. I guess we got a lot of maybe trolls tonight. I don't know. The Turtle Girl says, "Oh my God, you got a Tegu puppy! Yay!" See, even Turtle Girl knows that Tegus are puppies. Holy crap, a Tegu! Yes. Yep, it is called. Well, we'll see. It should be here Friday, and it's just a little baby, about 12 inches, and I'm pretty excited about it. I wanted to wait until after the Aquatic Experience before I got any new animals, but we're kind of at the tail end of like the Tegu. Tegu breeding is usually around July, and we're getting pretty short on babies, so. I didn't want to wait and risk, you know, maybe in a month there's not going to be any babies left. So I got it now. I'm only going to be gone 2 days. So, well, actually I'm leaving Thursday at midnight and I come back Saturday morning. So yeah, right around 2 full days, kind of. Saul knows what's up. If she approves, it has to be good. Yeah. Yep. I want to get Turtle Girl in a 20 long. Wait. I want to get a turtle girl in a 20-gallon long. I want to get a turtle in a 20-gallon. What you think I should start off? What do you think I should get to start off with? I don't know of a turtle. I'm not a turtle expert, so I know lizards. Like lizards are the extent of my reptile knowledge. I could probably tell you just about any lizard, but as far as frogs, turtles, snakes, not really. So as far as what turtle can go in the 20-gallon long. I can't think of any. Maybe Turtle Girl, but Turtle Girl, is there anything that will go in a 20 long? It just feels too small for any turtle that I know of. Flint's Fish Forum says, I clicked on the wrong name. Everybody calm down. I'm sorry. I've been a bad mod. Yeah, that happens too, guys, when the chat is going really fast. Especially when you're in someone like Corey's stream where there's like 600 people, and even with the, you know, 1 chat per minute, I've been known to ban and time out the wrong person myself, so just know it's not personal. Accidents happen. We're not here to ban anyone or time out anyone unless you actually deserve it. If you get banned or timed out, it was purely by accident. Turtle Girl says, who here is going to the Aquatic Experience anyways? I will be there. I will be there in limited capacity. Like I said, I'm leaving at midnight on Thursday. I get there around 6 or 7 in the morning. I can't even check into my hotel at that point, so I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with all my crap. I'll probably head. It would be nice to be able to take a little nap, but I won't be able to. But I'll probably just hang out somewhere until the Aquatic Experience opens, and then I'll go there. I don't know if I'll be there all day. I'm gonna try to be there all day Friday and Saturday, but my plane leaves at 6 a.m. Sunday, so I gotta be there at like 4, you know, 2 hours early. Simply Betta says, I'm going to the Aquatic Experience. Are you? That would be awesome. But a 20 long would be a great starter for hatchlings. There you go. Only staying whole day Friday. Well, 1 day is better than none. Twin City Guppies is going. Yep. I just got some fire-bellied toads and set up a paludarium for them. I put guppies in the water feature part. This is my first time keeping amphibians. That's pretty cool. I'd be curious to see how it works out for you. The fire-bellied toads are kind of one of those things where people are either going to rag on you for how you keep them or say it's not a big deal. But I think it'll be alright. I accidentally banned, I think, Sunia like 10 times in a row on another channel. It's easy to do. Yeah, it really is. Hanging out in New Jersey. Yeah, Simply Betta, what do you think is the best way for a beginner to get into breeding bettas? That is a pretty good question. Oh my gosh, well, my hi Plecos, thank you for the $50 super chat, but I am a giant douche because I totally missed this one. Jeff Rose Fish Keeping says, thank you for the $10 super chat, my friend. I just bought a 50-gallon lowboy wanting to do Pleco community tank like a bunch of the one-offs. What do you recommend for Hypensistrus, like 10 to 20 Plecos? So, Jeff Rose, my friend, I don't know if you were around when I had my 50-gallon lowboy set up. It was a random Pleco tank. And it can be pretty overwhelming with the amount of poop that Plecos generate. So 50-gallon, it seems like a lot, but when you flatten it out and lay it down like a lowboy, and I don't know. It was really hard for me to keep it clean. You do a lot better job at keeping your tanks clean than I do, but with just the sheer amount of hides and decorations and gravel vacuuming was a pain. Man, I don't know. So as far as Hypensistrus, get whatever one you want, right? You can go to like Planet Catfish or Seriously Fish and look at all the different types. My advice would be go more towards the 10 than the 20, because even small little Hypensistrus create lots of poop. So but honestly, there's so many Hypensistrus, they're all awesome. I don't know if I could just pick a couple. I know, like, I'm really starting to like the King Tigers again, the L333s. There's so many, and then it comes down to what's available in your area. But yeah, my suggestion would be start out at the lower number and then slowly work your way up to that 20 mark. And 50 gallons is plenty for 20 Hypensistrus if you're just, getting some of the smaller species. But again, it can become really hard. I don't know if you're doing bare bottom. I guess I probably could have asked that first, but anyways, the thing is, I don't know, and I'm kind of biased because I don't really like the lowboy, so maybe my bias is showing. The only setup I've ever liked the lowboy in was when I had Shellys. Everything else I tried, it was only enjoyable for a very short amount of time. The Shellys I had in there the longest. They were the most fun to watch, especially like top-down view. With Plecos, you have no top-down view, and I don't know how you're displaying your tank, but mine was right in the center, and you're right in the center of my fish room, and you stand over it. You see nothing with Plecos unless you're feeding them and they're out and about. You don't see anything. But with Shellys, they're so active. Like standing over them is actually really enjoyable to watch, and obviously the side view is fun to watch too. But anyways, so I'm kind of biased because I really didn't enjoy it as a Pleco tank. And we will not forget, Trevor says, hi Bob, with the $50 super chat. That is insane, my friend. Thank you, I really do appreciate it, Trevor. It means a lot to me. I'm missing so much chat. I'm ranting too much today. Normally I blow through these comments so fast you guys can't keep up with me. Sadly, no, I have to be in Las Vegas next weekend, but that gets me to AE next year for sure. Happy wife, happy life. So Steenfott Aquatics, if you could review the little Chinese air pump, be sure to give it good reviews. Both Michael and Tazawa tanks did. Now that's something I wouldn't. If someone wanted to send that to me, I wouldn't even do it because it's something I would never use. I would only want to be sent something that I would actually use, no matter how great the product is. It would be something that I would want to actually use and need. Otherwise, I'm not really going to care about it, And when you don't care about something in your videos, it really shows. Like, it's really easy to tell when someone's just doing something to do it, or if they're doing something that they actually like. And I mean, I've done it a few times. Honestly, it's not, like I said, if you watch my videos, you know which ones I did just to do and which ones I actually enjoyed. And I'm trying to stick with the videos I enjoyed. Like my next video that's coming out on Wednesday, it probably is not gonna do well, but I really enjoyed it, and that's all I cared about. And I know I'm missing a lot of comments today. I'm ranting a lot, but Charles Fish Tank says, "Wow, lowboy hater triggered." It just wasn't as cool as I thought it would be. Like when the lowboy first came out, like I was one of the first people to get it. There was no other lowboys were even on YouTube. I was the first one with the video of the lowboy. That is fact. And I just thought it was going to be the coolest thing ever. And it was cool with Shelly's, but I thought, yay, it would be cool with, yay. I don't even know why I said that. But I thought it would be cool with Plecos, and it just wasn't. It was very disappointing. And I'm not hating on the lowboys. I'm hating on that footprint for Plecos. Now, if you took a 120 gallon, which is the same footprint, just obviously way taller, that is amazing. That's an amazing Pleco tank. But I don't know. It just the Plecos and the 50 lowboy didn't do anything for me. Like a massive herd of shrimp would be cool, probably. But anything from a top-down view is where you're gonna capitalize the lowboy, which is why frags are awesome in there, right? If you're in the saltwater, you do saltwater frags in there, and it looks awesome because you're looking from the top down. So my advice, I mean, you're probably set on Plecos, and that's fine. But you know how I aquascape? I just grab everything and just dump a whole pile of crap in my tanks, and then I never see my fish again. I'm sure, your tanks always look nicer. So, Jeffro, if you're even still here after this rant, just try to aquascape it so you have a nice top-down view. I think that was my downfall. Jeff says, how many Shelleys were in it? Probably way more than 200 if you're counting fry. And not fry that are like, a week or two old. Fry that have been there in a while. Probably, yeah, at least 200. Simply Better says, bye Bob peeps. Oh, bye Bob and peeps. Gotta go feed the family. Thanks for stopping by, Taylor. I really appreciate it. I hope you really are going to New Jersey. This should be a lot of fun. I've seen some sweet Corey 50 lowboy biotope setups. That could be cool too, but again, I feel like it's not something that you're actually going to capture the actual, I don't know why I'm saying actual so much, but like when I see Corey schooling in a tall tank, they go up and down and all around, but just going across and flat on the ground, I don't know. I feel like it would get boring pretty quick. Jeffro says, I've been wanting to do a Shelly tank. I mean, I'm not trying to tell you what to do with stuff that you've bought and, things that you like, but I enjoyed the Shellys way more than the Plecos. Are you good with plants or bad with them, Melvin? Oh, that question is for you, Melvin. I've seen some sweet, I got that one later. Well, Tampa Tom, actually, that is correct. I'm down to the bottom of the chat, but I have skipped a lot. Can you keep a male and female in a 10-gallon with split with the divider? No, not a good idea. Tips to keep Amazon puffer, Tankmates ideas. Okay, Flint's Fish Forum says tips to keep Amazon puffer, which is an excellent community puffer. Tankmates ideas. Community fish, Flynn. It's that easy. Amazon puffer, community fish. I would put them with rainbow fish. Obviously, Corridoras. They'll do perfectly fine in any community tank. The only reason Bob is going to the Aquatic Experience this year is to see the sea lion again. He told me so. Kyle's Wild World. How's it going, buddy? I thought you were a mod. Are you an imposter? I'm pretty sure you were a mod on my channel. I have a Shelly tank. Started with a male and female. Now I have hundreds. Yes, and I still have my shell dwellers. I just don't show them anymore because of a very bad failed experiment. A very, very bad failed experiment. And the tank looks awful. Turtle Girl says, Bob wants sea lion kisses. I probably won't get kisses from them anymore because once you get kissed by one of them, your face smells like fish for like a week. It really does. Pictures, okay. Kisses, probably not anymore. What's a good tower system for a couple 20, 30 gallon tanks? Tower system? Like a rack? Is that what you mean? What's up, Bob? No, I'm not a mod. I thought you were. Maybe I'm wrong. There was well, actually it was like probably at least 6-7 months ago now where I axed like 75% of my mods. Now, I don't remember who was a mod and not. Because we did have an imposter somewhere. Sad had to miss Keystone Clash and will miss Aquatic Experience. Would you sell your Shellies? I've been looking all over for them. Possibly if you're local. If you're local, possibly, but I won't ship. Keystone Clash. What was the other one? Oh yeah, Aquashella. Yeah, there's been quite a few shows recently. Chris says, no worries, Kyle. I'll let you be a mod on my channel. I'm slowly adding back mods over time, but yeah, we had some issues with an imposter. We had someone's kid take over, Caleb, and start banning like everyone. It was a mess. So now, yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna set up 12 Rasboras in my Maboop puffer tank as dithers tomorrow. I'm sure you'll be just fine. I'm too lazy to be a mod. Bad Bob did it. I think this was before him too. Imposters, never heard of them. Oh man, I got this new drink. It's so good. Oh man, I love this stuff. Tomorrow is my 10th anniversary of surviving brain aneurysm. It is awesome being alive, hanging out with great people. It is awesome to be alive. Being alive is a lot better than being dead. If you've learned anything from my stream, just know that. Being alive is a lot better than being dead. All I'm curious to find out what happens when you die. I am not in a hurry to get to that point. All the fish shows are on the East Coast. We need some West Coast shows. Why? Aren't you like right in the middle? What would that do for you? But I do agree. As a West Coaster, there's a lot of fish shows in California, but they're all salt. Who cares about that crap? Was that Coca-Cola? Should I go buy some? No. Nope. It's this drink right here called Life Aid. Says this is not an energy drink, and it's not. It's got a lot of weird stuff in here that you would think wouldn't be good, like turmeric. Turmeric has a weird taste. It has oregano in it. Cayenne is in here. Ginger. Ginger root is in here. But it's actually sweetened with blue agave, which is really awesome, and stevia. So the blue agave tastes really good, I think. Caleb went on a deleting spree. Nope, wrong one. MHow9 says, Bob, what is your opinion on Cypricromus leptosoma? Looking to put some in my 75-gallon. They are probably my second favorite fish behind a rainbow fish, but let's be honest, Cypricromus are the rainbow fish of the cichlid community, and I think Cypricromus are awesome. They're really hard to ship, and so, you know, be sure that if you're buying them shipped, because they don't sell them locally, at least not in my area, make sure that the person is not shipping you fry. I had someone send me like not week old, but like inch-long fry, and of course they all died. They can't take shipping at an inch. Kyle's Wild World says turmeric is good for you. Those are all good for you. Yeah, I mean, that's the only... I mean, I'm not saying that this tastes amazing. I'm saying that for all of the weird stuff that's really good for you, it's amazing that it tastes this good. If that makes sense. Like, I love turmeric, and I actually just bought like 2 5-pound bags of turmeric. I put it in my dog food. I put it in my food. It is really good for you. It's really good for your joints. It's really good for people with arthritis. Good for your heart. Yeah, turmeric is definitely a superfood. So yeah, I'm right next to Idaho, which is right next to you, noob. Yeah, but you're in Montana, so saying you're right next to Idaho, you could be like 2 minutes from Chicago. You know, just saying, like, Montana is freaking huge. Have you started using Photoshop in your thumbnails? That fire-breathing dragon puffer is a little suspicious. Could you tell? Could you tell? I'm actually using GIMP, not Photoshop. I was going to go the Adobe Suite route, but the monthly cost killed it for me. I absolutely hate subscribing to things, and if you're going to sell me software, let me buy it, let it be mine. Don't rent it to me monthly. I can't stand that crap, and every single company is going that route now. Obviously, they're going to make way more money doing that, but I hate it. Kiwi says, oh, turmeric, good for arthritis pain. Hey, that's what I just said. Good, good, good. Brian is here. What's going on, Captain Savage Aquatics? I go Whole Foods and have fresh veggie juice. Also good, but I am too lazy for that. And I like carbonated stuff. So this is definitely carbonated. I don't know why. It's lightly carbonated, it says. It's really, really expensive, though. Even at Walmart, this stuff is $2.50. So, you know, it's a small price to pay for healthy stuff. Health is your first wealth. So, you know, you got to buck up and be healthy if you want to live. And turmeric turns all your white plastic containers a pretty orange. Cichlids are not known for being nice to plants. It depends. That's a pretty broad blanket statement that I probably would not agree with. You have your like big Central American cichlids that are not nice with plants. You have a lot of Africans that are not nice with plants, but like apistos are great with plants. Angels are great with plants. Almost any dwarf cichlid is good with plants. Anything from South America basically is going to be all right with plants. I mean, I have Honduran red points. They don't bother plants. So I would say it's actually more like 50-50 when you consider all the different types of cichlids. Anyways, school me on your room progress. Are you done yet? I am not even close. I've kind of got sidetracked. First, I got sidetracked by setting up the 240 in the garage, and I had a lot of fun with that for a while. Now I've been having a lot of fun with the nano tank. I have my 40-gallon planted tank that used to be really nice. That tank crashed, and it crashed hard, so it looks terrible. So I gotta pretty much redo all of it, tearing out all the substrate in there is like 5 years old. So it needs to just be completely redone. And then I have like a different 75-gallon that I want to redo, and I'm basically just like doing one tank at a time. I don't plan on actually building a fish room. I just plan on basically more of like kind of a remodel. Like everything's gonna be temporary, you know. I don't own the house, so it's not gonna be an actual like permanent fish room, you know, like something like Corey's doing, or that, you know, Joey did, or any of these people that have these real nice fancy fish rooms. It's gonna be nothing like that. It's basically just gonna be racks. I just want it to be more feng shui. Like now I have a 75-gallon tank on a 5-foot stand, and it's just awkward and nothing really matches and lines up. So I'm just gonna be like rearranging it so there's like a whole wall of 40 breeders on the same type of stands, just so it looks a little better and is, you know, just more smooth. Turtle Girl says, I need to do a public presentation on Wednesday. Anyone have any idea on what I should talk about? Turtles. The topic can be anything. Turtles. Just have to talk about it for more than 8 minutes. Turtles. Done. Ideas for a 40 breeder. Not sure if I want for profit or just something cool. Well, if you want to breed something, it doesn't necessarily have to be for like amazing profit. You can still, when I think of breeding fish for profit, I don't really think of like, I'm going to breed these fish and I'm going to make millions of dollars. It's more like you're not really getting a profit. You're just helping absorb cost of the hobby. So it doesn't really have to be like guppies or livebearers that breed insanely fast. You can do like a pistos. You know, you're gonna get spawns every once in a while. You can sell them for pretty decent amount. Plecos, you know, anything. If you want to breed, just get a fish you enjoy, breed it, sell the fry, enjoy it. Don't get something like for profit just to mass produce something, because you won't enjoy it in the long run. My High Pleco says, while building my fish room, I tried to get the most bang for my buck and made it look nice at the same time. Charles says, okay, gonna binge all of your new videos then. I mean, I will say that I have been enjoying my videos. Normally I hate my videos, but I have been enjoying them a little bit more because I'm actually enjoying what I'm doing. If that makes sense. That makes sense. I feel like that makes sense. Appropriate turtle names. Oh wait, wait a minute. Turtle Girl, talk about the benefits of having pets. There you go. I mean, what's your demographic? What's your target audience? Are you giving this presentation in front of like your class, or? Kyle says, if you're buying or building racking, be sure to be looking at the long. Wait. Be sure to be looking at the long, normally looked at tank side. My biggest regret is putting my tanks long ways to fit more. Oh yeah, Kyle. I made that mistake too. I have been there. I have definitely made that mistake. Now the cool thing, like LR Brett's Aquatics, he has a lot of his are long way, but like in one of his fish rooms, you see both sides, so it's actually pretty cool. But as your case, and probably in my case, when you're doing it long way, you only have access to one side. Yeah, that didn't last very long for me. Oh, excuse me. My High Pleco says, breed plecos. I just sold $300 worth tonight. Hey, that's 2 zebra plecos right there, buddy. 2 zebra plecos. Well, you know, minus the $50 now that you just spent. Just kidding, my friend. My juvenile epistos spurred a bidding war at my fish club auction. It paid for all of their food. Yes. So, I don't know, like, the markets in your area, but, like, my markets, epistos sometimes do well, but it's all about, like, endlers, guppies, and shrimp. Like, you could... Okay. Let's back up. Now, I haven't been to a club auction or a meeting in, like, at least a year, maybe 2 years. But back when I did go all the time, you could take, like, cherry shrimp and get bidding wars on cherry shrimp. It was insane. I don't know if it's still that way. Super Reds go for $21.99 at my LFS. Yeah, Super Reds are really good. So are Green Dragons. A lot of people love Green Dragons. But even just the plain old chocolate and albino still do well. Kyle's Wild World says, I did the same. A rack of 10s the long ways. Hated it. Yep. At least with 10s, though, it's short, so you can still see a lot of it. But like a 20 long, I feel like that's, or even like a 20 high. No, 20 long. 20 long is when you start getting to that area of like, you just can't see much. You have like a 10-inch viewing window on a 20-gallon tank. It kind of sucks. Mine are only visible from one side and the short side of the 40 breeders and 74115s. What? 75s. Yeah. Back in Bob's day, people were still keeping fish in slate tubs. That is true. Good stream, Bob. Thanks for having us. I got to go work early at night, fish lovers. Thanks for stopping by, Mr. Bees. It is always a pleasure seeing you. I appreciate it. Hey, Primetime Aquatics. Oh, did I miss Primetime Aquatics? There he is. What's going on, buddy? Bidding wars for shrimp. Why am I imagining an auction at a shrimp ranch? Yeah, like I said, I don't know if it's still the same way now, but a few years ago, cherry shrimps, and if you had something besides cherry shrimp, any other color, you were gonna make good money on it. My arms are too short to turn 20 longs. Yeah. When do you think about starting Thursday streams? Restarting Thursday streams, John wants to know. Probably not going to happen anytime soon, if ever. I did touch on this a couple live streams ago. And it's probably not something that's going to come back. Pretty low odds. Hopefully I can get the L134 to breed for me. I know I have a male and 2 females. That would be a good one. I know those are going for like $100 right now. Mob Guppy says, wow, Primetime Aquatics in the house. Yes, we have a celebrity with us. My purebred guppies went for $1. Guppies apparently are not popular around here. Yeah, I stopped taking in fish. So I stopped taking fish for 2 reasons. One, like the really nice, rare stuff, that goes for way too cheap at auctions. Like you can pick up really nice, rare fish for really cheap at auctions. And then the other reason I stopped taking fish is because I took some pelvic chromis. I think they were the Maliwe, which is a pretty nice crebensis. You know, it's not a common crebensis, so it's a little more rare. And I had like, I don't know how, I had like 10 fry in one bag, and it sold for $1. And the person that bought it, when they bought it, was like, how do I take care of these? Like, tell me how to keep these. And I'm like, yeah, you just paid $1 for some pretty sweet fish, but no matter what the value is, you should still know what you're buying and know how to keep it before you buy it. So that was happening quite a bit, so I stopped bringing in fish because I felt like it wasn't as great for the fish as it could be. The Sugar Girl says, nope, not a reptile club in our state even, not that I know of. Kind of a bummer. I don't do an animal project. So I don't have anything to relate to. Are there even reptile clubs like there are fish clubs? I don't know that I've ever even heard of one. Net Aquascape says, selling fish locally, any tips? Well, one, meet people somewhere in public. Don't have people come to your house. I made that mistake once. I mean, do you already have the fish? If you don't already have the fish and you're looking to breed to sell locally, just know that your market is going to be a lot smaller than if you shipped fish. I think a lot of mistakes people make is they don't want to ship fish, but they want to breed and sell locally. You have to make sure that you're breeding a fish that people want, and I think that's where people go wrong. People breed the fish they like. You know, they like this fish. They assume everyone else is going to like it because they like it. And then it turns out nobody likes this fish except for you, and now you have hundreds of babies that nobody wants. So I guess my advice would be just know your market, know your area, know what people like, and then maybe find something that you enjoy in that range. Melbourne's Aquatic Empire said something, and then chat scrolled down. I put them in plants in a 29-gallon tank because I was planning to get cherry barbs and black phantom tetras. Then I changed my mind and decided to go with Mbuna cichlids. That's quite the change. Oh, man. 9 more minutes. There are a few here. I don't even know how many are here. I don't keep that up anymore. 133 people. Not too shabby. How many likes? Do we have any likes yet? That would be nice. Yes, have the fish. Well, if you already have the fish, maybe, like I said, just know your market. That would be my best advice. Snake with braces says, God, I'm late. How are you, Steenfott? I am doing excellent. Thank you for asking. I hope you're doing well. Aquatic Ma says, Bob, there's a species specific reptile clubs like Pac-Man Frog clubs or Red Morph Club, or now it sounds like you're just talking about Facebook groups. Is there actually a Pac-Man Frog club where people meet monthly? I don't know about that. Mob Guppy says, I dislike, which is sad. I don't care which one you do. Like or dislike. YouTube does not care at all which one you click as long as you click one of them. That means that I don't care either. Just click one. Seems everyone here are into peacocks. So a fish that I don't keep right now that I'm definitely going to get back into it are African cichlids. And I'm talking about like peacocks and mbunas. Obviously I have a ton of Tanganyikan cichlids. But I definitely want peacocks again because that is one of the most enjoyable tanks I ever had, was my 125 that had a mix of peacock and mbunas. And you know, the African guys are like, oh, you can't mix those. I don't know why you can't. I did it just fine. WV Fishkeeper says, don't breed rare fish for profit. They are rare in many cases because there's only a handful of hardcore nerds that even know what they are. That is true. That is absolutely true. And I would not breed rare fish unless you're going to ship. Because for just that reason, that's the only way you're going to be able to sell them. Donna Morgan says, hi, IFG. Oh, is IFG here? I didn't even notice. Oh, man. East Texas Herpes is one of them. Hey, IFG, whatever you guys do in Texas, just leave it there, all right? Do you know of anyone selling green dragons that ships to Canada? I've been looking for months. Alyssa Scott, I don't know of anyone who ships. What is this about? I don't know anyone who ships fish to Canada. Sorry. I don't know anyone that ships. Well, wasn't Jeremy a Sergeant Tank shipping fish to Canada at one point? And I know he does breed bushy nose. I can't think of anyone. Now, don't tell me that KG Tropicals is here. Are you sure it's not KG Cichlids? There's no way John is here. Yeah, see, I don't see him anywhere. Are you guys trolling me? You guys better not be trolling me. I don't see... Oh, there it is right there. John from KD Tropical says, I mix peacocks, haps, and mbunas, no problem. John, it is great to see you, my friend. We talk about you a lot over here. It was good to see your post in Facebook group hinting that you might be going to the Aquatic Experience. I hope that is true. It would be really great to see you. And yeah, it's pretty cool that you're here. That's awesome. Kyle's Wild World says, Sergeant Tanks shipped dry goods to Canada. John says, I'm here. Boy, we just have all the celebrities showing up tonight. I don't know what's so special about tonight, but everyone is here. IFG says, hello, John. Hello, Primetime Aquatics. I'm kind of starstruck right now that John is here. That is awesome. I haven't seen John on YouTube in at least 10 years. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. John posted the other day. It was cool. Yeah, I saw that too. Just the hint that, you know, if the Aquatic Experience was ever closer to home, like New Jersey, that maybe he would go. And I actually did watch the video he posted too of the 2015 Aquatic Experience. It's amazing how different it is now than what it is then, or what it was then. I feel like it's I feel like it's definitely different. I saw a lot cooler stuff in that 2015 video than I did the last 2 years at the Aquatic Experience. But we'll see. If Jimmy would use the wrong channel again, Corey would be here. That works. Clickbait works, Bob. Clickbait actually does not work on my channel. I've tried it. Doesn't work. You guys do not fall for my clickbait at all. I've done the clickbaity things and it bombs big time on my channel. So if you look at like my video, my Sunday video, no clickbait, just the title of what I actually did and a picture of the fish tank, and that video is doing really well. So yeah, clickbait does not work for me. You the best. Jimmy is here still. KG Tropical says, well, you never know. You might see me sooner than you think. Oh, okay. Now I'm catching. I know exactly what you mean. I'm catching what you're throwing down. I won't say anything though. I think I realize what's going on here now. It just hit me. It just hit me. Gave it away, but I won't tell. I won't tell. Bob, what would you say a decent price for what is a decent price for a watermelon Pleco? I don't remember. The last time someone asked me about a watermelon Pleco, I had to have someone find the L number because I do not remember what a watermelon Pleco is. Looking at the 2 to 3 inch one local, do you happen to know the L number? Because I went through this before too, when someone asked me about the watermelon Pleco. Like I'm just like man, I should sit up. I'm getting too relaxed. Benjamin says, I avoid clickbait like the plague. Unfortunately, YouTube loves clickbait still, and they say that they've like put in systems to, you know, get rid of clickbait. It's never gonna happen. YouTube loves clickbait. I think I've solved the riddle. Too bad I can't make it. Candy overhauls. I think it's 14, but I'm not really sure. It's gonna start to move things to the basement soon. Hopefully, condense my collectoritis. I almost just said something that would have been really bad. I'm glad I caught myself. One fish, two fish. Nova Scotia. The owner is good about helping people. Melvin's Aquatic Empire says, "How are you doing, Jason?" Watermelon Pleco is one of the royal Plecos, I believe. Well, in that case, your cost is going to vary greatly if we're talking about royal Plecos. There's a lot of different types of royal Plecos. That's why the L number is kind of key. That's the one thing I don't like about Plecos. Every single one has like 10 different common names. L330. Yeah, I had to look this up last time too. I think this might be the second time anyone has ever asked me about the watermelon Pleco. Alright, let's take a look. Apparently that is a Nikon camera, so let's just add Pleco to it here. It is a royal Pleco. So I am, unfortunately, royal Plecos are the one thing I'm not going to know about. I avoid royal Plecos like the plague. They're super awesome fish, just not for me. I don't like that they eat all my wood, so I kind of stay away from them. I haven't priced them. Yeah. Maybe someone in chat can tell you how much a watermelon Pleco goes for. But the royals, like I said, I stay away from royals because I hate that they eat all my driftwood. IFG says, stepped away for a second. What did I miss? Nothing. We all stopped everything once you left. Sounds like a room where... That was a weird noise. Sounds like a room where people talk about things coming soon. Alright, well, yeah, kinda. IFG Bob almost talking about anatomy by accident. Yeah, that was really close. Yeah, we almost were talking about some female body parts there for a second. Jeez. That would have been bad. Alright, I get it. Yeah, John, absolutely, that would be fantastic if you are still, well, yeah, you just sent that, so, yeah, if you want to do it, go for it. Go for it, John. Drop the bomb if you're still here. Drop the bomb on us, baby. Badass looking place, though. What did I miss? What place? Watermelon down here for $50. Okay. So, apparently in Florida, watermelon Plecos are $50 for juvies. I'm going to say the last time I saw... I don't think I've ever seen a royal Pleco under $40. I could be wrong, but I do think that they kind of go... Wait. Primetime Aquatics says, I got a royal Pleco and $20 at the swap. Oh, well, swap doesn't count. We got to do retail price. Hey, if John's still here, man, you guys are about to learn something pretty sweet. If he's still here, that was pretty cool that he actually messaged me before doing it. John, you never need permission to say something in my stream. If you're still here, I don't know. You might have left. So yeah, I don't think I've ever seen a royal Pleco for under maybe $40, but usually every time I see them, they're like $49.99 or $59.99. Josh 100000100. There are 10 types of people in the world: those that understand binary and those that don't. Spring a leak, had to make an emergency replacement. My LFS sold me 110 for $50 plus trade of the broke 75 and some plants. That's a pretty dang good deal. So here is KG Tropicals with the announcement. Okay, so here it is. Lisa and I will be going to the Aquatic Experience this year. Hopefully we get a chance to meet up with Bob there. There you go, guys. There you go. Yeah, not like you were doing a good job at like being secretive about it. It was kind of obvious. But, oh, Candy already knew. There you go. John and Lisa going to the Aquatic Experience this year. This is going to be a really, really good year. Chris says, hey, John, we will see you there. Bob Kaler's Fish Hobbies says, wow. Yeah, that's pretty cool. WV Fishkeeper says, "Guy, I knew it, so I wish I could go." Now you gotta go. I mean, if John is going, everyone's gotta go now. Primetime Aquatics says, usually 30-ish at my LFS for Royal Pleco. There you go. So I think we can say, yeah, I'm getting a lot of, we're getting a lot of 50s. So 30 seems like a good price. 50 seems about average. So if you're buying a Royal Pleco for $50, I probably wouldn't feel too bad. I paid $50 for my 6-inch Royal. Yeah, we're at that 50 mark again. John says, haha, I know it was obvious, but this was the first time I've said it officially. Yeah. Actually, John, Swisky Jimmy was over here last night, and we were talking about, was it last night? I don't know. At some point, we were talking about how cool it would be if you were gonna go. It was probably last night. I mean, I did see Jimmy last night. So yeah, Jimmy is really excited to meet you. I'm kind of excited to meet you. You were one of the first people I ever started watching on YouTube. Your channel is still growing faster than my channel. You haven't uploaded a video in like 8 years and you're still growing faster than me, which is awesome. It's pretty cool. But yeah, that's awesome. I'm excited. Mike Wall says, what's a good price for a gold nugget Pleco? Man, I know I've had a lot of Plecos in my days, but a gold nugget is another one that I have never kept. Jeez. I can tell you why I've never kept gold nugget Plecos is because I've seen 3 different types of gold nugget Plecos, and I don't trust the source to know that they're actually selling me the correct L number, if that makes sense. So I've seen gold nugget Plecos with 3 different L numbers, which means there's obviously 3 different types, and I'd want to be sure that I'm actually getting the type that they're selling me. So like someone just gets in a bag of mixed, you know, gold nugget Plecos, they could just be, well, let's just throw this L number on there. And unfortunately, some retailers do that because they don't know and they have to give it some kind of name. So yeah, that's the main reason I've stuck away from gold nugget Plecos, because I really like to know exactly what I'm buying. And they're all cool fish, and you know, if it's just something that you plan on keeping forever, it doesn't really matter. But I always buy Plecos with the intent to breeding them, and then I never breed them, but I still buy them that way. So if you're breeding to you know, if you're getting fish to breed them, you got to know what you're going to be selling. It feels like John has uploaded a video and 2 kids ago. Oh, hasn't uploaded a video. Yeah, I think it was probably maybe the new job. Maybe the new job had something to do with it, but I don't really know. I'm just speculating. Mike says, that's exactly my worry with gold nuggets too. Yeah. See? Especially if it's something you plan on breeding and selling, you really have to know what you're getting. I drove a gold nugget from North Carolina to Pennsylvania, was like 2 inches for $50, and about 4 years later, it's still 2 inches. What? Now that is not normal. Susan for SLC Aquatics is here. Hello, Susan. Bob's Kaler and Fish Hobbies did something with a 75-gallon, and then I lost it. Just bought 2 gold nuggets. One was 75, the other was 90. Wow, I hope they were at least a decent size. Thanks, John Becker. Just happened this morning. What else we got? Oh, congratulations on 70K subs. Man, how embarrassing. I can't even pass someone that doesn't make videos anymore. Man, I still remember the very first, I don't know why I remember this. This is probably the dumbest thing ever to remember. But the very first KG Tropicals video I watched was your just racks of African cichlids. I don't know for sure, but I think it was like in a basement or a room or something. And I just remember seeing all these racks of like all these different color fish. And I was like, oh my god, this is the coolest thing ever. And then it was all downhill for me. That was like right when I was getting back into fish keeping. I don't know why I remember that or why that image just sticks in my head, but it does. KG Cichlid says, on the way to 100K verified. One day John will retire and then videos will be coming in all the time. Aquatic Ma says, my Adonis is 1 year old and is only 5 inches. I feel like that's slow growth, but I don't know. What? Isn't the Adonis Pleco the one that gets like 4 feet long? It was your garage? Okay. And didn't it have like central filtration like over to the right? There was like a 55-gallon drum or something? I don't know. It was a long time ago. Swisky says, I binged watched the Discus Tour 6,029 times. Swisky, you stopped watching that video. I still watch it. I'm sure he still watches it too. In between episodes of The Office, he probably watches it just to get a break. Small spot, medium spot, and large spot. Oh, is that for the gold nuggets? Is that what we're talking about? You seriously won't grow. Adonis Pleco. I'm pretty sure the Adonis Pleco is the one that gets like 4 feet long. Isn't that the biggest Pleco? Well, the longest Pleco. Mike Wall says, I currently have 6 tanks running. I have an empty 10-gallon and empty 29. What would you set up and would you stock? I have an empty 10-gallon. Honestly, I'm not a fan of 10-gallon tanks anymore. And an empty 29. The 29 I would plant. Absolutely, I would plant. I would get like a pair of Apistos and then some kind of dither fish. No, I ran it all with sponge filters. What am I thinking of? What am I thinking of? I don't know. You watch so many videos that they all kind of blend together. But I just remember, like, the whole wall was like 40 breeders. I hope I'm describing your video and not someone else's, because that would be embarrassing. But I'm pretty sure it was you. The end, good old days. Hearing a bullfrog croak in the background and a cat running around. Don't forget all the Borland shorts. Borland shorts? What? Board shorts? Now I'm gonna have to go back and watch it. Well, I'm pretty sure. Aquatic Moss says Adonis body is about 2 feet. Their lyre tail makes them about 4 feet. Well, I mean, the lyre tail counts. It does count. Susie, hello, Susie Q Aquatics. Hey, y'all. John disappears off camera, buckets crash, and John returns with a cat. Well, maybe I should get some new, Al Borland shorts. Gaddis Aquariums and Reptiles, what's going on, buddy? Adonis Pleco, 39.4 inches long. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that is the longest Pleco. Hear that motorcycle? I got to ride my bike today. It was pretty sweet. Anyways. Holy craps, we are 13 minutes past. No wonder my dog is in here bugging me for dinner. Alright, guys, so that's going to call it. Let's do this. If I can. So, we are going to thank Chris for the $4.20 super chat, Swisky with the $10 super chat, Pleco Nation with two $2 super chats, KG Cichlid. Here is a taste of what I make. $2. He makes $2. Jeff Rose Fish Keeping with the $10 super chat, which I kind of danced around your question for a little bit. I hope it was somewhat helpful. And Mile High Plecos with the $50 super chat. Thank you, everyone. I appreciate it. Thanks to everyone who was here. It's always a lot of fun. And thanks for everyone who shared and thumbs up and thumbs down and all that stuff. John says sorry for causing the distraction. No apologies necessary. It is super awesome to see you, and I can't wait to meet you in New Jersey this year. It's going to be a lot of fun. You know, before I was kind of like, yeah, the Aquatic Experience. I've been there twice. Now I'm actually starting to get excited to go, so should be cool. And I think that's it. Thanks again, everyone, and I'll see you all next week.